There we go. We are live. All right. That's what I wanted to see. And go ahead and move things around a little bit here. Give me 1 second, beeps.
Skywest 3832, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Left 388, contact parts to flight.
We are live. Welcome. We're just getting kind of going here. There we are. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, the Rainy Cajun. Welcome in. We started early, and I didn't click a lot of right buttons, and so I thought I was starting, and I didn't. But anyway, we're in, and we are ready to rock and roll. It's such a gorgeous day here in Seattle. I had to get out here. I wasn't planning on it. I was like, I got to work tomorrow. I didn't want to have to deal with, being here late. But man, the weather's just too good, and I was going to enjoy my last few hours before I had to go back into work mode. So welcome to Geaux Flying. Welcome to SeaTac, Seattle International. And we've got a whole host of great aircraft coming in today. As a matter of fact, the 6 o'clock hour, which I'm starting early, as you know. Well, maybe you don't know, but I've started already. Start about 20 minutes early. We've got all kinds of flights coming in today. So I figured, you know what? Let's have a little fun, start a little early, enjoy the sun. I plan to stream for, I would say, a couple 3 hours or so. I think I'm gonna stay here till about, if I have the stamina, which of course I do. If I have the stamina, I will absolutely make it a point to. I'll make it a point to stay until sunset. Now, I don't know why I'm seeing two windows here. That's not right. Let's see what's going on. Did not see two windows. And we do. Where did this second window come from? If I can get in kind of built here. Don't know why we have the second camera window, but we're going to figure that out. Shouldn't have any other camera views. So I'm not really sure why it's duplicating itself. Give me 1 second, folks.
Left onto runway 16 center, turn right at Mike, hold short of runway 16.
I'm gonna delete that. Oh, it's still there. That's interesting. Huh. Oh, that's why. Never mind. I figured it out. Whoopsie daisies. I decided to I got a little clever there, or I thought I got clever. Let's get our camera back. What do you think about that? Let's get our camera back.
Rising 2160, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left.
And we're going to assign inputs, camera 1. There we go. Let's drag that down to the bottom so we can see my fancy graphics. And voila. Here we are. Full screen and all. All right, so we're tired of looking at trees, right? I know I am. If you're just jumping in, check in on the chat, please. I'd love to see who's coming into the stream. As I was saying, we've got a whole host of flights coming in today that look really. I'm not sure if it's landed yet. I'm going to check on it right now. Yep. Oh no, it landed. Oh well, we missed that one. We had an Icland Air 737. Not the worst thing to miss, but it would have been cool to see the Icland Air. We might see it take off a little bit later. Plan is we're going to stay here till I'm thinking about 9 o'clock, about 10 minutes after sunset. So I'm in it for the long haul today. Figured I'd enjoy the weather, like I was saying before. And so welcome in. Welcome to Geaux Flying. We're in a little bit of a lull at the moment. The 6 o'clock hour, which starts in 20 minutes or 15 minutes, a little bit more, and right now is going to get nuts. So,
2160, contact Portugal flight.
And I'm here for it. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm definitely here for it. So we're going to go
Left
ahead.
181 heavy, cross runway 16 left on Quebec, taxi to your gate. Once you're off the runway, contact south ramp. Good day.
If you're new to the channel, feel free to say howdy. Where we are, well, here I can show you. We're looking south right now. This is southerly flow today, just like yesterday for those of you who may be watching. But, oh, we can't really see it from this vantage point. Right there, believe it or not, behind that tree is the control tower. And we're looking at, that is the taxiway that's leading to the runway here. So we've got these little tiny windows where we can catch the aircraft from this particular location. There is, I guess it's Memorial Day weekend vibes here because there is nobody here. I mean, there's nobody. The traffic was great. Getting down here was great. Gotta love it because Seattle traffic is terrible. So nobody's here. I love it. We will definitely, as things get rolling, you're going to see quite a bit of activity. So let's go ahead and we'll drop this down. And we'll do... Hang with me real quick here. I'm not sure if that moved, but okay, that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and shut down the computer so we don't blow through battery. I have an old Intel MacBook Pro that will chew through battery like we don't have battery anymore. All right, so what do we got coming up here? Let's take a look.
Delta 15, Settle Tower, you ready?
Oops, let's come out of there.
Delta 15, wind 2206, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, we're back at it. Let's take a look and see what's coming up here. Yep, they're starting to come. That's good. So here we have Delta flight.
Heavy, contact ground point 7.
Going to Nashville.
Southwest 4204, Seattle Tower on
A220.
Runway 16 center, hold short of runway 16 left.
So as the sun sets, we'll get more light, more of that kind of golden color on the aircraft, so it'll look pretty cool later. The only thing about the landing aircraft is that we're looking into the sun. Well, I'm looking into the sun. You're looking into the screen. And I think, just judging by what I see going on here, we're going to have silhouettes kind of, let's see, or like that. Not the worst thing, but you still see the aircraft. There goes our flight that just took off, going to Nashville. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. I'll keep an eye on the traffic. You keep an eye on the screen. And if you want to play along, you can always pull up flight radar and see the other aircraft that are coming and going out of SeaTac or Seattle International. It's now, as it's now known. We'll see about what is next up on the docket here.
Delta 15, contact Portugal flight.
We have 4 Alaskas in a row. Our first one's going to Chicago. Second one, here, I'll put this up. Second one going to Pasco, which is here in Washington. Next one's Boise.
Southwest 4204.
And oh, we've got a 787 going to Rome. And I can see it way out there. Those things, they're big. They're definitely big. So we've got quite a few lined up already. And it's not even 6 o'clock yet. So that's awesome.
Last 760, Sail Tower, cross runway 16 center on November, hold short of runway 16 left.
So what I noticed yesterday when I was here, they have well, actually, they have 2 runways that they land on. 16 left, and then 16 right. 16 center and 16 center and 16 left are also used for departures.
Last 760, cross runway 16 left on November.
Let's bring up the audio for our...
Contact ground point 7, tower goes in position.
Do this. There we go. Now we got some... You can see that 787 right there. I mentioned this yesterday when I was here at the field. This new color scheme that Alaska has, I really like. I think it's classic, modern, nice look. It kind of pushes Alaska into the next, hopefully, 10, 15, maybe even 20 years in terms of their color scheme. What's up, Mr. Arnold? Welcome in. Different day, same stuff. I can't say what I want to say. But there's our 787 on its way to Rome. Yeah, I was saying, this 175, this tiny little 175 is making all that noise. It won't sound the same when that 787 takes off. I have no idea why. I think it's the high bypass engines that they're just more quiet, I guess. Pro is noisier than the 787 when it takes off. So hopefully I've eliminated the majority of the jitters that we had yesterday, and that was completely on me. I didn't have things set up like I should have. So hopefully today's a little bit more stable. Of course, anytime I touch the camera when we're zoomed in this far, it's going to wiggle just a tad. But, you know, we're here to watch airplanes. On its way to Pasco, 175. Another one, see? This is so noisy. If you're hearing a little bit of an echo, it's not you. It's me, and it's my voice. And that is entirely on me. I've got 2 microphones that are too close to each other, and that's something I can't get around today because of the way we are set up here. The way that the microphones are, I have one that sits on top of the camera so I can reach it's a shotgun mic, but it's not the right style for this kind of show. It's a nerd thing. Don't worry about it. I will fix it by the time we go live again. And our 787 is hiding, believe it or not, behind that tree. So we'll just stay put right here. Okay, so 538 is going on its way to Chicago.
Rise here, 2352, report departed company 12 o'clock, 2.5 miles out of 2007 in sight. They will turn to the east.
Well, I appreciate that, Tim. If you're going to keep track of flight radar, that's cool. I've got mine up as well. We're going to have like we did yesterday, we're going to have a combination of both arrivals and departures. Ooh. Hey, you can hear that. You can hear the 7.8 when it's this close. I can hear it. You probably can too. So here's our flight right here, going to Rome. There they are, peeking out from behind the trees. You know what I'm saying? That color scheme for the livery is just so nice.
538, remain on the frequency, traffic 12 o'clock, 2.9
You know what's crazy is, I remember such a big deal was made when the first 787 for Alaska rolled out, and now there seems like I've seen like 3 or 4 of them since I got here today. This is probably the last one. No, there's one that just landed, so no, there's another one here at the field.
That's 538, contact parts to flight.
See you later. I'd love to be on that flight going to Rome.
Last 1385, Civil Tower, runway 16 left, line up and wait for weight turbulence.
Where'd you go? Way down there. There it is. Oh, we have ourselves another heavy, it looks like. Yes, we do. And this is a Delta flight going to Amsterdam, which I believe, yep, it's a 330. That 78 should pop up back behind there pretty soon. There it is. See you later.
Last 180 heavy, contact parts to flight.
That is a ridiculously long flight, by the way, going to Rome from here. I have a hard time going to Tokyo from here. I can't imagine going to Rome. No, nope, nope. No, thank you. So yeah, in the spirit of Memorial Day, nobody's here. This is great. I'm all by myself again. I had a couple of people come by yesterday when I was here before the skies opened up, and it turned into this kind of weather that we see right now. Oh, those 330s are noisy. So this flight going to Amsterdam, this aircraft is, believe it or not, is only 1 year old. 330-900. Is this guy arriving, hopefully? Maybe? In between the trees here? Nope, it's going to be too low over here, but probably there it is.
Last 1385, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
So that Alaska that's about to take off is going to San Francisco.
2125, Cell Tower, runway 16 left, line up and wing.
See you. Okay, and our 330's coming in. I think, maybe. Do we have an Alaska before? Oh, we do. We have a E-175 going to Redmond first. Redmond, not Washington. That would be stupid because Redmond is a 20-minute drive from here. Redmond, Oregon. Very close to Bend, Oregon. Both of which are known for some tasty craft beer if you're into that sort of thing. So you can see, let's take a look. Here's our lineup. Starting to get crowded in here, boys and girls.
144 heavy, Cell Tower, runway 16 left, line up and wing.
Alright, so our 330 is behind the bushes. Well, tree. Gonna poke out real quick here. So this Delta flight is going to Amsterdam. There it is.
Delta 144 heavy, wind 2309er, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
All right, they're clear for takeoff. And just
1385,
step on it and go.
Rise near 2125, contact parts, go flight.
What departure at 2125?
United 1289, Seattle Tower, cross runway 16 center, hold short of runway 16 left. Skywest 3258, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, line up and wait for weight turbulence, sharp across.
Now, Tim, you bring up a good point. I could Lasagna sounds good. Sounds really good, actually. Yesterday, when I was live streaming from both locations, I brought some beef jerky with me, and I got the habanero mango beef jerky. That tasted great. It did not feel great later on. You know what I mean? So that 330 should pop out somewhere here while we're waiting for the next one to take the active.
1289.
Oh, it's already up there.
Runway
There it is.
16 left at Papa. Traffic holding in position. Go cross Bravo into the Whiskey taxi lane and contact ramp. Delta 144 heavy contact departure plane. Departure Delta 144 heavy.
So here we go. Here's our lineup. Let's take a look here. This is just a 175 taking off right now. We've got, let's see, we've got this Alaska flight here. It's going to Portland. Oh, Seattle flight's will be here till probably about sundown, 9 o'clock or so. St. Louis, Santa Rosa, Austin, Phoenix, San Jose, San Francisco, Alaska. Huh?
You could see the whole line of all 6 planes.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking for the runway, because back there you can see all those 7 planes, like clear view. So.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Left 615, Center Tower, runway 16 left, on the wing.
Appreciate it, That's got it. Okay. Some people were telling me what to do. All right, let's go back. All right, let's see. There's our lineup. So we got a heck of, yeah, this is the push, right? So this starts right exactly 6 o'clock when I originally wanted to start the stream, but I had to catch that Rome flight.
Skywest 3474, Seattle Tower, cross runway 16 center, hold short of runway 16 left.
So let's see, that Alaska flight that's just landing came from Austin. Let's check our arrival, shall we? Let's see if there's anything to be aware of.
Rise here 2142, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, on the wing.
Let's see. Okay, so our British Airways flight that's coming in from London is actually, let's see where they are. Let's find them on the map. Oh shoot, they're in final. Okay, so here's our this is what, 777-300, yeah, okay. So they're right over the Ship Canal Bridge, and they will be here shortly. So we'll definitely catch them. It looks like he's lining up for the right side.
2142, runway 16 left, clear
We'll see
forward,
as he gets a little bit closer. Gotcha, Seattle flights, cool.
48, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, on the wing.
We have a Dash 8 coming in. Those things are so tiny, even with a 300. All right, actually, this lens is 525 millimeters, and it still looks tiny. I see it right there. Actually, let's see if we can pan over to it and catch it. It's gonna pop out somewhere right around here. And just give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna. There we
Left
go.
615, contact parts the plane. Flat 502, Seattle Tower, cross runway 16 center on November, hold short of runway 16.
There it is. I don't have an O Canada sound effect. Sorry, Tim. That's Pip's domain.
Left Delta 848, runway 16 left, cleared forward, take off.
All right. Back over here.
4692, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, on it wing, traffic across.
So the Heathrow flight is just over, it's just about over Boeing Field at the moment. So I will I will play my get ready for the heavy when I get that in sight. And definitely, well, it might be lining up for the right side. We'll find out in a second. And here's our lineup of aircraft. There they come again. I don't know if you recall yesterday, but we just had them stacked one after the other. It was so crazy.
2142, contact departure flight.
John departure.
502, sharps in position, cross runway 16 left on November, then contact ground. Skywest 3474, cross runway 16 left on Quebec, turn right 299 and contact ground. Sharps in position, good day.
Heathrow flight should be switching over to tower pretty soon here. We should hear them call in. We'll find out what.
48, report departed traffic 12.
We'll find out what.
Miles coming out of 3,300 in sight. They will turn to the west.
Traffic light Delta 48.
Delta 48, maintain visual separation from that aircraft and contact departure to flight.
Maintain visual separation departure Delta 48, good night.
What a gorgeous day. I can't believe, well, even yesterday was gorgeous when I got to Boeing Field. Today, I decided, I looked at the forecast for tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow, so it's not going to really matter, but I looked at the forecast. It's like rain, and I think it's rain Tuesday, and I was like, okay, I got to get out tonight, get this done, get her done, and then go dormant for a couple of days. I still have to do all the chapter markers from yesterday, and now I'm going to have to do this one. So, it's all good.
Skywest 4132, Signal Tower, runway 16 left, line up for wing.
Okay, our Heathrow flight is basically, oh, there it is. Never mind. Let's see if we can catch it here. There it is.
Skywest 132 kilo. Skywest 132 kilo, mentor instructions will be runway 16 center.
Pop it over here.
Bravo, hold short of runway 16 left at Charlie.
There it is. 773. This used to be my favorite aircraft. Unfortunately, it is no longer. The 777X is my favorite aircraft. Commercial aircraft. Yeah, man, this is this seems like an Seattle flights. This seems like an opportune time to be streaming from here because of the way all these heavies are coming in, and it's really rocking. I'm excited. Oh, I didn't do my heavy thing. Oh well, I got too excited watching them. We'll do it again. Okay, 1 second there. Just gotta adjust my camera. There we go. Make it nice and level. There we go. That's what I wanted. So notice if you were watching yesterday, we have a lot less shake today, shake and bake, because I screwed up yesterday. I don't mind admitting it. Look at our lineup. Just keeps on going. Can't see them past the trees. Well, you actually can. Right back there. All the way back there. And if we zoom in over here, you can see there's our lineup. A little bit of a gap there, but yeah, got a bunch of flights coming in. That British Airways flight went all the way down to the end. They've been doing that a lot lately. I think maybe mainly because they're going into the South Terminal, which is the international terminal.
3991, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Flight 398, Signal Tower, runway 16 left, line up for wing.
If this is your first time in, welcome to Geaux Flying. This is Seattle International Airport. If you can tell by the number of Alaska flights that are coming out of here. We are here till about 9 p.m. local, which is about 3 hours away. And we're just going to be streaming. You know, we're going to have this kind of rush of flights that are going to be going out right now, and then we'll. I'm just looking at, like, for instance, if I look at the next hour or so, let's do that. Next hour,
398, runway 16 left.
We've got a whole. I mean, jeez. They're just arrival after arrival after arrival after departure. It's just, we have I mean, it's just stacked. It's stacked. There's no other way to describe it other than it's stacked. So plenty of aircraft spotting to be going on today. We are at we're at a wastewater plant, believe it or not. It's a public place to spot from. Not the greatest place because of things like this tree, but you know, or all these trees for that matter. But you know, it kind of is what it is. You gotta take the good with the bad. Should have a Alaska flight coming in right about here. There it is.
Skywest 3968, thank you, cross runway 16 center, hold short of runway 161. Last 424, runway 16.
We'll go back to our departure end of the runway here.
Skywest 132 kilo,
this is
left at Charlie, cross runway 16 left, runway 16 center, line up the wing.
737 going to Dallas. I want to get back to Dallas. I love Dallas. I actually do. I haven't been in so long, though. Maybe it's changed. I don't know.
75, 12 o'clock, 2.8 miles, climbing out of 3,600 in sight. They will turn westbound.
Inside Alaska 398.
398, maintain business separation.
Hopefully they don't sneak one in on us on the left side like they were doing multiple times yesterday. I had an Aer Lingus before I started today. Aer Lingus, I had a Lufthansa, both A350s, which was kind of cool. I wasn't quite ready to get rolling, so unfortunately I didn't go live. I don't even know if I recorded them. I don't think I did, but there's no show. Okay, so he's going to the center. He's going to 16 center, which tells me, do we have a flight coming in on the center? What do we got coming in here? Calgary, and Alaska, WestJet, and then we've got Arcata. Don't know that place. I don't even know Arcata. What is that? Somebody in the chat, help me out. Arcata? Arcata? I don't know how you say it. I feel kind of geographically dumb right now. It's only been flying for an hour, so it can't be that far. It's only about 400 miles, 400 nautical miles, so I don't know. Help me out.
Skywest 132 kilo, runway 16 center, clear 4, takeoff.
All right. Let's take a look. Let's go back to our screen here and see what we see. Let's take a look. Well, it looks like, what do we got on approach here? That's our WestJet flight over Boeing Field right now. We got a flight in from Southwest, Phoenix. Oh, another one I wanted to show you guys. We missed it. I don't know. Should I be saying these things? Because it's kind of like FOMO. The Star Wars livery for one of the Alaska aircraft. Pretty cool looking. I caught it before on another stream. You might have seen it if you watch any of my replays.
From November, turn left onto runway 16 center, turn right at Mike, hold short of runway 16.
So let's see what else we got. They're following, so Boise. And we got a Delta. Another Pasco flight. A lot of flights coming in from Pasco. Salt Lake City. Atlanta. What is it? That looks like a 7.5. It is a 7.5. Nice. Okay, cool. Not a heavy, but hey, I'll take it. All right, let's go back to our main screen. That beep, beep, beep you hear is there's a kneeling bus. The employee parking is literally right in front of me. I'm on a grassy knoll, and so I'm slightly elevated above the parking lot. And the employees, when they get dropped off, they take the bus from the airport. So yeah, that's what you'll hear from time to time. Okay, this flight here. We do have our Southwest flight coming in.
2108, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Yes. Oh, that's WestJet.
3 Seattle Towers, runway 16 left, line for wing.
They got the cute little 737-700s.
524, contact departure plane.
Good day, Alaska 544.
The shorties.
SkyWest 3033, Seattle Tower, cross runway 16 center on November, hold short of runway 16.
All right, back to our lineup. And you know what? I'm looking at the lineup. It's all stacked with regionals and 7.3s. That's all right. Lots and lots of activity. All right, so taking the active right now is our Alaska flight 737 MAX 9 headed to San Jose.
Left 1303, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Left 78, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, on it for wing.
Okay, let's see what else we got on approach here. Next, our Southwest flight is coming in next. Now, I'm wondering why. Oh, I know why. Okay, give me a second here again, guys. I'm just adjusting my camera. I should have done this before I went live, but my apologies. Okay, here's our Southwest flight. It's just coming in.
2108, contact departure plane.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, back to our Alaska. Taking the active, headed to Anchorage. 737-8 or 800. I don't think they dash 8.
Left 78, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Left 1303, remain with frequency, traffic 12 o'clock, 2.9 miles with 737 on 2,700.
Stay with you.
All right, let's take a look at some of our other aircraft coming in. I think this is our Delta. Yes, our Delta 75 is on final.
Left 602, Seattle Towers, runway 16
So we take a look, one more look at our lineup here. They still keep on coming.
Departure, have a great day.
As you can see here.
Favor 49 heavy of the truck.
Let's switch over. I got the 75 on short final here, so we'll go to our spot. And there should be right around there.
Left 602, runway 16
There it
left,
is.
cleared for takeoff. And Speedbird 49 heavy, if you're not going out, you should cross runway 16 center now, hold short of runway 16 left.
All right, back to our departures. Keep on coming. Seattle flights, yes, I know.
Alaska 70.
Yeah, and you know what? I have gone to the actual airport parking garage and gone to the top floor. And you have a narrow window, but you can catch planes taking off there. It's not great, but it's doable. I really hope once they open up this this observation deck that they'll let folks like us in, like I was saying. All right, so they're going to 16 center. That's
16 left, going Bravo behind the tow. Taxi 299 and contact ramp.
all right. Who's following behind?
Favor 49 heavy, cross runway 16 left, turn right to spot 99. Once you're off the runway, contact ramp, traffic in position.
They're just lined up. Look at them. Look at them right here.
Left 602, contact departure flight.
We have another inbound here. See if we can pick them up. Another 75. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's an A321. What am I talking about? Frontier.
Skywest 30,
Frontier doesn't
33,
fly
cross
so
runway 16 left, turn left Bravo, contact ground, subsequent position.
Welcome to Seattle, Frontier. Back to our lineup. Helps us look at the map every now and then, right? That Frontier flight is from Ontario.
Clear for takeoff.
Yeah, you know, Seattle flights, I don't, man, we stayed there for, well, whatever the maximum you can pay for a day at SeaTac, which I think I said yesterday is $32. We stayed there that long, certainly till the time it got dark, and we never got approached once. The way I look at it is, and of course this is my view, and of course I'm biased, is that if you're there to just watch airplanes and you're paying $32 to sit there and not do anything to anybody, what's the point of having a beef with that? I mean, really? Why? Okay, we got another arrival here. And this is an Alaska flight. And I'm just going to catch the tail end, no pun intended. Right about there.
472 Seattle Tower, cross
Coming from
runway
Boise.
center on November, hold short of runway 16 left. Skywest 3890, cross runway 16 center on Papa.
Yeah, I don't. I have. I do have credentials for another airport in the area, but I don't think they apply to here. So I don't. As much as I would think that, you know, if they found out what I'm associated with, they may cut me some slack and I can hang out. But for whatever reason, and I don't know what it is, because the Seattle, I guess they're the kind of the mentality that we already know that our stuff's cool and we don't need you, quote unquote, promoting it. I think anything that SeaTac, the administration, thinks will lose them money, they will not support it. And even though this, you know, I don't believe in the whole free exposure type stuff. I've had clients pull that number on me a number of times, and I just like, yeah, get lost. But I mean, in the case of this, it's like it's promoting aviation. So I don't really know what their problem is with plane spotting. All right, so coming in from San Diego at our Delta flight here.
692 Seattle Tower, traffic 175, 7 mile final, runway 16 left, final for wing.
They are busy right now. Come back to our departing flight, which I believe. Yeah, this one's going to Boise. This is my favorite plane. An E175. I'm joking. Not my favorite plane. Not by a long shot. Especially as a passenger. And if you designed that plane, good on you. You did the right thing. You met the requirements of the customer. But as a plane spotter, they're just everywhere now. They're like gnats.
3692, runway 16 left.
I see a heavy in the lineup. Yes, I do. And that's a Virgin Atlantic on its way to Heathrow. An A330 is right there. Yeah, not sure if I can bring in visitors with my credentials, but I may or may not stream from Boeing Field when the Blue Angels are here. I mean, all you have to do is look at the channel and see whether or not I've done it already. Landing on 16 right, which I'm not going to focus over to at the moment, is a flight from Salt Lake City, 737-900.
Skywest 3692,
Yeah, they're not at the airport that I have the credentials to. They do not. They don't hassle me because I've got credentials and I don't do stupid stuff on the ramp. But that could be something that could be easily taken away, and I don't want that to happen. But it does make it. Oh, we got a flight coming in on 16 left here. Just caught that looking backwards. Where are you? There you are. Oh, it's just a 175. Oh, come on. Oh, well, it's close.
Turn left at Quebec, hold short of runway 16 left.
Where you at? There you are.
That's 284 for the part 8175, 12 o'clock, 2.5 miles, timing out of 3,500 in space.
Inside Alaska 284.
Left 284, maintain visual separation from that aircraft. I'll continue straight out, contact parts of plane.
Okay, maintain visual over departure Alaska 284.
There's lots of ways to do things. Honestly, I really think in order to avoid any kind of problems with the authorities per se, they should just open it up. Literally, plane spotters do nothing except stand in one place, move a camera left to right, up and down, and talk to people like they're crazy. And that happens in Seattle all the time anyway, so I don't know what the big deal is. Did I say too much there? But no, seriously, it's like, come on, we're serving a community, and we pay our taxes, hopefully, and we should have access to this stuff. There's no reason why we don't. We don't pose a security threat. We have to go through TSA. There's no reason to say, oh, you can't be here. It's like, come on, man. What's your problem?
Frontier Flight 2275, cross runway 16 left from the Bravo, contact ground. Flight 46, Papa, cross runway 16 left and contact ground, traffic in position.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad, $15. Yeah.
Flight 468, tower.
Do we have another?
Flight 468, cross runway 16 left.
Oh, I keep going over here. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was on my little view, but here I am. Okay. Okay, so we got another heavy back behind, or am I just being crazy? Oh, we have a Condor Air going to Frankfurt. Another 330.
Alaska, or section pass behind Alaska and contact ground. They're coming off at Papa.
Come on. What else can you want on a Sunday evening?
Skywest 3890, Seattle Tower, cross runway 1600 November, hold short of runway 16 left.
Could use some lasagna right now, or a po' boy. Being from New Orleans, I miss my po' boys. I miss my seafood.
Skywest 3890 Tower.
Yes, I've tried to email him. Yes, I know about that. I've emailed him once, did not get a response. So I have an in now at the airport. I have a child that works in the airport now. So I'm hoping that the combination of things, we can maybe push things through, but I don't want to push too hard because I don't want him to lose his job. So, we'll work it. At the end of the day, it's better for everybody if it's thought through and it's all agreed upon and so on and so forth. You want to make sure everybody's comfortable with it, but just flat out ignoring it, people are going to continue to push boundaries until they get what they want. That's evidenced by all kinds of things. Open source, people hacking into things. It's people eventually they will get what they want. So. Okay, so that heavy that I'm still focused on, that 330, that's Virgin Atlantic in the queue on its way to London Heathrow. In the meantime, we've got an Alaska taken in the active, headed to Austin. Ooh, I wonder how hot it is in Austin right now. Good old Texas. So we will just keep going. We're going to keep going. We're only 30 minutes in, folks. Well, technically, we're longer in because I started early, but that's all right.
Envoy 4035, Center Tower, runway 16 left, line up for wing.
Batteries are good. Everything's looking good.
4035, traffic is a heavy Boeing 777, 8-mile final.
Oh, we have a heavy on. I heard that.
301 heavy, Center Tower, cautionary turbulence, heavy Airbus 330 will depart, runway 16 left.
What is on a 7-mile final that's a heavy? Oh, FedEx.
301 heavy, additional traffic.
777. They are definitely landing. Just judging by the spacing on the aircraft, they are landing on. They're going to go right over us. So I'm guessing that they're going to have the 330, which is now behind the tree. We'll wait for that 777 to land. Oh yeah, don't worry about me, man. I'm not pushing any boundaries right now. I don't want to get kicked out. I'm an av geek, but I'm not a rule breaker. I just think that when people just shut other people out for no other reason than they just don't want to hear about it or they don't want to talk about it, that's just kind of ridiculous in my view. All right, so yes, they are holding, so that means that our 777 will be coming from this direction, somewhere over yonder. Zoom out a little bit here.
301 heavy, you can disregard the weight turbulence.
Keep an eye out. Yep, that 330 is definitely waiting. Okay, so we got another aircraft that's just went.
2419 without delay, cross runway 16 left, cross Bravo, and text into your gate, contact.
They're landing on the right side, so it's staggered right now. The 777 should pop out somewhere right around here.
Cross runway 16 left, south, delay, turn right, text to your gate, contact ramp, sub 3-mile final.
We shall keep an eye. They are close. I'd say they're on a 2-mile final right now.
Onboard 4035, contact Park to flight.
Yep, I already got them. There it is.
Skywest 3411, Seattle Tower, pop across runway 16 center, hold short of runway 16 left.
FedEx 777.
1552, Seattle Tower, cross runway 16 center on Quebec, hold short of runway 16 left.
Where are you at? Lost the guy. Oh man. I gotta get reoriented for that. There we go. There you are. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay, so the 330, the Virgin Atlantic 330 should be taking active. Oh, there's our Condor, by the way. Turn on our autofocus real quick. Get our focus. Okay, there we go. And there's Virgin Atlantic.
FedEx 301 heavy, if able, turn left at Mike. If not, X-ray off at November. Contact ground 1.7. Good day.
It's a big plane. And it's kind of funny that I have to zoom out a little bit to catch that whole thing. Big bird. I'll mention it again. I know I mentioned it yesterday, so if you heard it yesterday, just tune me out. When I flew Virgin Atlantic from San Francisco to Heathrow, many years ago, they have this thing. It's business class called upper class. Anyway, what was really cool about it is that they book a masseuse, so you can get a massage while you're mid-flight. You know, a 10-hour flight to Heathrow. Kind of crazy. They give you pajamas, all that fun stuff. I think a lot of other airlines took a page from their book, and that's not as unique anymore, but I still think that It's kind of cool.
Heavy contact,
Even though I didn't get the massage, which was kind of a bummer. All right, there's our Condor. All right, we got another. Okay, we got another one. Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know.
79 cross runway 16 center on Papa, hold short of runway 16.
All right, I'm going to go on record saying this, and I know I might. This is my hot take on Condor. I think the livery is terrible. I said it, and I mean it. I think it's awful. I know a lot of people like it. It looks like prison attire to me. Maybe not the green and white, but some of the other colors. I just don't like it. But that said, I'm sure they're a great airline. I'm sure there's lots of great people that work there. I just think somebody just whatever. Keep my mouth shut from there on. All right, let's take a look and see what we see about Alaska Heavy that's coming in. We have other Alaskas. Oh, yep, definitely coming in for 16 left. Coming in from Heathrow, no less. So we got outbound flights and incoming flights. No. No. Move my hotspot into the shade. I feel like I'm losing some signal here. Move it into the shade, into another part of my. Actually, just put it in the shade. There we go. Just put it in the shade. Ugh. Okay.
386, can you put the center runway?
Okay, we got a flight to Pullman, we got a flight to Phoenix, we got another Alaska going to Hawaii, another Alaska going to Ketchikan, another Alaska going to Minneapolis. Oh, Sun Country to Minneapolis, okay. And Santa Ana, is Alaska going to Santa Ana. Another Alaska, this is all in this lineup that you're looking at right now. Another Alaska going to Omaha. So we've got quite a few jets getting out of here on a Sunday evening. So this Southwest flight that's taking active right now, this is headed out to Denver, 737-700. Little short guy.
Status 3360, Seattle Tower, cross runway 16 November, hold short of runway 16.
So the way if you want to Google this while you're watching, you can, if you're unfamiliar with Seattle's airport layout, just do, Seattle International or SeaTac airport diagram, you can kind of figure out. So we're on the northeast side of the field. We're kind of back about, I would say we're a good mile, maybe even a little bit more than that, to the taxiway that's leading up to the runway. So we're a good distance away. The airport has 3 runways. 2 are very close, 16 left and 16 center. 16 right was built further out so they can conduct operations such that it's within FAA guidelines. They still tend to stagger traffic here quite a bit. All right, this is our Delta flight. Headed down to Portland. This is 175, Embraer 175. And they're going to go to center. So bye-bye. And we'll see them take off in a little bit. And then the Alaska that we're looking at right now is headed to Pullman, Washington, home of the Washington State Cougars.
That was 3284, cross runway 16 left and contact ground, traffic in position. That was 3360, cross runway 16 left and contact ground, traffic in position.
Let's see what approaching traffic we might have. We've got another 175. Let's take a look here. 737 from Detroit, the Delta flight. Boise. We have a Bellingham. Bellingham is just right up the road. I mean, hour and a half right up the road, but it's up the road. Staggered approach here. We've got a flight 737 MAX 9 coming in on the left side. So we'll see that in a minute. They're right over downtown Seattle right now. We have a flight from Reno coming up. We have a flight from, let's see, where's that Delta coming from? Eugene, Oregon. And then we also have a flight from Toronto. Hey. Canadians must get really sick of those jokes. All right. So here's the current status of the area. Kind of see what's lined up at the moment. So we go through this push. This happens at all the major airports. We go through this push, and it gets quiet. And then we go through another push a couple hours later, and then it's quiet again. But if I'm looking at the docket here, as far as departures go, you can see there's a whole list. We've got a flight going out to Reykjavik. It's a 737-800. That's the one that came in. That's a quick turnaround for them. We have a 330-200 going to Dublin, and that's in about 20 minutes. Istanbul flight is headed out, and also in about 20 minutes. So the 7 o'clock hour is not as busy as the 6 o'clock hour, but it's still pretty stacked. I mean, you can see it's still pretty stacked. So we're gonna have quite the entourage of flights coming out of here. So I'm pretty excited about that. And this is our Alaska flight that is currently headed to Phoenix, where I'm sure it's nice and mild. I gotta show you something here. This is kind of fun to look at. Okay, so this guy's about to take off. But if you look over at the lineup, can anybody tell me where the Sun Country plane is?
Alaska 632 with 22005, runway 16 left, for takeoff.
Yep. All right. There goes our Phoenix flight. See you later. We have an Alaska flight, so okay, we're not going to have any traffic coming in here because we've got an Alaska flight on short final, which I already see. That's one of them. That's on the parallel. That's on 16 right. And then right coming out of this tree is our other one. Come on, come back in the frame. There you are. Oh, I felt that one over here.
Alaska 237 GM Star, runway 16 left, line up the wing, traffic will cross.
Okay, so where are we at here? We got okay, that flight was from Newark, and now we have another one taking the active here. Going back to my line up here. This one is to Hawaii.
Alaska 22 Central Land, Southern November, traffic position contact ground. Alaska 632 time, first good day.
See you later.
3918 Central Land, back to back, traffic position contact ground.
They switched controllers, I can tell. All right, let's see what's coming up. That's our Reno flight. So we don't have any heavies on final at the moment, so we'll just kind of stay focused on these last few aircraft getting out of here. I say the last few. Okay, so this flight that's on the active right now, this Alaska flight, was scheduled to depart.
It was 3688.
Are you kidding me? Really? Scheduled to depart almost at 6 o'clock, and it's now 6:50. So that gives you a sense of the backup. Now, if I look at the other flights that are currently, now that could have been an anomaly. Let's see what the other flights are here. Yeah, so the Ketchikan flight that's right behind it, same thing. Scheduled to depart at 18:23, which was 30 minutes ago. So, I mean, wow. So if you're trying to schedule your flight out of Seattle, make sure you don't do it at a peak time, because that's what's going to happen. You'll be sitting on that plane on the ground, wanting to get to your destination, and you ain't going anywhere until you get through this line. I guess that happens pretty much anywhere, though. All right, what's on final? We've got our Delta flight from Eugene, 175. We'll stick over here. All right, so this one is clear to land 16 left. Okay, so this Seattle Ketchikan, or what flight is coming in on 16 left? Nobody's lined up for 16 left, as far as I can tell. Oh, no. Nope, that's a general aviation. What's it? Oh, it's an Alaska flight from Atlanta.
All right, 2179, Seattle, November, cross, runway 16 center, hold clear, runway 16 left.
So Sun Country, let me take a little walk away from the camera here. Okay, so we got an Alaska. Oh, the Sun Country is right behind the next Alaska, so we're good.
Sorry about that, last 360 Charlie cross, runway 16 left, runway 16 center, hold clear.
If you are new to the channel, chat in, please. Introduce yourself, say howdy, hi, whatever your preference is. Okay, so that Alaska flight's going to the center runway and right behind Sun Country. I saw a Sun Country charter at Boeing Field not too long ago. Last week, I think it was. I think it was a sports, some kind of sports. It must have been somebody playing the Mariners. Mariners are not having the greatest season this year compared to last year. All right, see you, Sun Country. All right, let's go back to our map view here and see what we see. Okay, another next Alaska taking the active is headed to Santa Ana.
69 connect departure, have a nice day. Departure Alaska 69.
So the way it's set up right now, we've got 16 left, 16 right. I'm sorry, 16 left, 16 center as our departure runways. 16 right is dedicated to arrivals. But they, every now and then, sprinkle in an arrival on 16 left for whatever reason. That's just their MO right now. All right, so that 73 is on the way to Santa Ana. Next up, our next flight is going to Omaha with our Alaska flight, which is behind the tree, I believe. Come on. Oh, yeah, it is behind the tree. They must be waiting. Yeah, they're waiting for another aircraft coming in on the left side. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, we got another aircraft. We got a, let's see, from Atlanta, 737-900. See if we can catch them. Oh, I already got them in view. And there they are.
Sun Country 286, connect departure today. Departure today, 286. Alaska 1307, connect departure, have a nice day, sure. Alaska 386,
All right. I see a heavy. I spy a heavy. Okay. Sorry, I had another map display here. And there is a heavy. What is that? Oh, that's our Paris flight. There it is. Headed to Charles de Gaulle. And I'm probably saying it wrong because I'm not French. Although I did grow up in Louisiana, I'm still not French. I don't speak French. I don't speak Cajun. Although I am Cajun. Go figure. Education. I went to a private school and still can't speak French. Can't speak Latin.
Turn left November, start to taxi northbound on Bravo and contact
Not to anybody. But I can speak Latin. How do you care? I don't care. Okay. All right. This flight is our Alaska flight. Another Alaska flight. This one's the one headed to Omaha.
3438 November, cross runway 16 left, and taxi Bravo to Aviation the gate.
Hey, if you're tuned in, feel free to chat. I'm here in between the busy times to chit-chat with you. Make a friend. You don't have to lurk. I won't bite.
That was 3438. Get ground, just go contact Northrop Navigator.
All right, get out of here. Go to Nebraska.
Alaska 381 Seattle-Tacoma on November, cross runway 16 center, hold shortly 16 left. That's 4124 Seattle-Tacoma, Quebec, cross runway 16 center, hold shortly 16 left. Delta 922 Seattle-Tacoma, Papa, cross runway 16 center, hold shortly 16 left.
So it looks like, at least it looks like right now, I can already hear that 330. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of a lull. So I'll probably catch the arriving traffic while we're waiting for our departures to kind of queue up again. So we went through a push. That was the 6 o'clock hour. I'm guessing there's going to be another push sometime in the 7 o'clock hour. So we'll see. We will see about that. See you later. Here comes our Southwest flight. Southwest, I believe, is headed to Phoenix. Is that right? No, Sacramento.
Good afternoon. Traffic is holding in position with 2405 and 16 left. Clear to land. That was 4204 departing. Alaska 737 ahead. Will be eastbound appointment site 2.
All right, on our arrivals here, we've got a flight from Chicago at 737 MAX 9. We've also got... they're taking off. Oh, it looks like we've got a heavy on. Yes, we do. Ooh, look at this. Oh. That is... What was that? Huh. Okay, well, here's our Delta flight. Look at this, gang. We have got a 747 coming in. A 26-year-old 747 that looks like it's lined up for the left side. This thing's going to pass right by us. Oh, I can't wait. All right, that's rare.
Delta 80 Heavy, 12204, maintain visual separation, runway 16 left, take off.
All right, see you 330. On your way to France. Enjoy the croissants. We're getting out of here quick because that 747 is about on a 8-mile final right now. So you can see, based on the way this plane is dipping out of sight, that Seattle is not on a completely flat plateau. It does dip down just a hair. There it is.
Alright, Chelsea 42, the traffic 10 moving at 9 o'clock, 1 mile northwest, on case 1400 type unknown, currently on the downward line.
See you later. Okay, so 747's right over, where are they? They're right over Boeing Field right now, which is about 5 miles to the north. So we're going to have to catch these guys. Let's see what else is coming in. you know, get excited about 747s. And they used to be, they were so common in the sky, and then, you know, they just kind of disappeared, not overnight, but pretty dang quickly. You still got Atlas flying them around for freighters. Boeing still flies 4 Dreamlifters to parts from around the world to Wichita, South Carolina, and here in Seattle. And I looked at all those planes, they're all 30-plus years old. So, yeah, so you see, we got nobody in the lineup right now. Where am I? There I am. Nobody's here. Nobody's lined up, waiting to get out of here. So we're going to focus our attention to the arrivals now, because that's 747. Oh, I got it. There she is. Look at that. Look at that beauty. There's a rare sight here. Oh, yeah. So nice. If we can get that touchdown. Just behind the trees. Of course. Oh, just heard him touchdown. Hope you enjoyed that. I know I did, even though I was looking through a 2-inch screen. I'll watch it later. Not even a 2-inch screen, it's like a 1.6-inch screen.
United 2638, Seattle Tower, good afternoon. On Quebec, cross runway 16 center, hold short of runway 16 left.
Okay, let's see who we've got queued up for arrivals now.
3020 on Mike, cross runway 16 left, taxi to the gate heading northwest.
Oh, from Taipei. This is our Pikachu.
240 left for November, join Bravo, Connor Grove.
China Airline. Oh, right on. Okay, this is an A350. That is going to be coming in. It's almost over Boeing Field at the moment. Looks like it's lined up for the right side. That's totally fine.
2638 on Quebec, cross runway 16 left, and connect ground gate. Departure 407 on November, cross runway 16 left, connect ground gate.
We do have an aircraft that looks like it's departing. Is it a? That one's going to Honolulu. It's SFO. Maybe this is our 7 o'clock flights starting to queue up. But yes, that Taipei flight, the Pikachu flight, China Airlines, is going to be on the right side. In the meantime, let's see our aircraft preparing for departure. I should have recorded that. Oh well, I feel stupid. I should have recorded that 747 direct to the camera. Life goes on. Welcome to Geaux Flying. I am your host. Go by Rainy Cajun online. Rainy because it's rainy here in Seattle. Cajun because that's my origins from Louisiana. And here is our Taipei flight. Going to come in on short final. So yeah, people ask, where did Rainy Cajun come from? Well, it's just kind of a mishmash of ideas, concepts. There it is. Pikachu. All right.
Alaska 242, wind 2105, runway 16 left.
Okay, so they are down on the ground now. And I'll probably hear them very quickly.
Alaska 688, Seattle Tower, good afternoon, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
We do have some outbounds here. We got a heavy outbound. Ooh. Oh, wait, no, that the guy just landed. So that, what is that? Air Zeta. Anybody know what that is? I've never heard of Air Zeta before. Okay, here's an Alaska flight that looks like cargo, but this guy taking active here is headed to SFO 737-900. Okay, so Air Zeta is going to wherever they're going to. Let's see what else we got on tap here. Right after this flight here, we've got Kalu. Oh wow. Okay, heading to Hawaii. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm not going to sound like an idiot. I sound like an idiot just trying to pronounce it. Let's see here. What else we got? Seattle to Anchorage. That guy's going in. That's our Zeta flight. All right. Any other outbounds that we should be worried about? Oh, yes. We have a Lufthansa A330 headed to Munich. Right on.
Alaska 200, runway 16 left, after takeoff on 2205.
Right. Let's see here.
688, connect port today.
Alaska 688.
That was really special. I seeing the 747 up close like that was really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Whoever was watching, I hope you enjoyed that. So yeah, we've got a Lufthansa 350 headed back to Munich. I think it came. This one was a quick turnaround. Actually, it came in from Frankfurt. Pretty sure. This is the one that I saw earlier. They're taxiing outbound right now. We do have a Prime Air, but it looks like the transponder's on. I can actually see it. You can't see it, huh? It's right there. You can see the engine. It's there, trust me. But yeah, we've got a Prime Air that's going to be heading out, 767. Okay, so for the next heavy landing, I got to do my heavy intro. Just somebody remind me about that.
Runway 16 left on Bravo to 88, go straight to south, route 162.275.
So this Prime Air is headed to San Bernardino, California. Eventually, I guess.
Alaska 200, got exports today.
They're not going to get very far there, but I can see its beacon is on. I can see it through the trees, so it is definitely taxiing. It just may not be necessarily ready to go just yet, but they're going to be heading out pretty soon. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I got the Lufthansa, so we've got at least two in the lineup. Let's see what we got on arrival here. I got a Frontier from LAX. They're going to be somewhere around here.
698 on November, cross runway 16 left, night background.
No, missed them. Okay, well, they were there.
2449,
Well, we have a Frontier. It's a 321. I mean, come on. We've all seen those before. Here's our Alaska flight, one of our Alaska flights that is headed to Anchorage.
Traffic 1, 2 mile final, traffic crossing.
If you're new to the channel, it would be really helpful if you hit that subscribe button. You might have had to subscribe if you were going to chat, but be really helpful to the channel, just kind of keep things going. We're not monetized. We don't ask for money, but if you have the opportunity to hit like and subscribe, doesn't cost you anything. It'd be really helpful. we're a brand new channel. I mean, more or less brand new. I've been doing stuff for a little while with the channel, but I haven't really dedicated myself until recently. This is a hobby of mine. It's not a source of income. It's just something that I love to do and share with the rest of the world. So, you know, I'll take 3-4 hours out of my time, 5 hours, to show you guys what's happening here in the Seattle area. We broadcast from different locations, including SeaTac, which is now known as Seattle International, Boeing Field, Payne Field from time to time, especially if there's a Dreamliner, and and then we also will. We haven't done Renton yet, but I think if there's a reason to go to Renton, I would go. Other than that, you know, it's kind of hanging out here in the area. Since I'm from Louisiana, there may be an outside chance that I'll head to New Orleans and stream from there. No promises. We have a heavy. That's our Lufthansa. See you later. So what do you think, Pip? Lot less shaking today, huh? Here's our flight going to Munich, A350 going to Munich. Gotta do this.
Here
it comes! Get ready for the heavy!
As this heavy disappears behind the tree.
Roger 1177, traffic's on a 3-mile final at November cross runway 16 left underground.
Okay, they are holding short. So we're going to find out.
Keep it moving on pop the cross runway 16 left and right on Bravo to 99, contact the southbound. Traffic's on a 2.5
yes.
mile.
What is coming in? Oh, from Taipei. Look at that. We have a 787-10 that is on short final, probably for the left side. So let's go take a look. Oh, there it is. Got it. There she is. Touchdown. Look at some looky-loos with some long lenses here at the spotting area. Okay, Lufthansa, it looks like it's about to take the active. There goes the winglet behind. There she is. Zoom out again to get that whole plane in the frame.
Keep 026 heavy, turn left Papa, left on Bravo to spot 88.
Headed to Munich.
just stay with me for now.
My guess is, well, how long is that flight? Munich is, well, no, it says 4,500 miles. I'm guessing they're going to get there tomorrow. We need to adjust our f-stops a little bit here. There we go. Brighten up our image a bit. Come on, get out of here. So the sun is slowly getting down. Going to probably pass behind the trees pretty quickly here. The clouds that they were predicting for rain tomorrow is definitely moving in.
530 Seattle Tower, good afternoon, Prospect North, departing of the Airbus, additional Travis 190 miles final, runway 16 left, 1 Williams.
There's our prime airplane. I didn't mean airplane. Prime air aircraft.
Transport 3364 heavy, wouldn't have to have numbers for 16 center with you.
Another heavy. I'm not going to bombard you with heavies.
Thank you,
Unlike some other plane spotters with their signaling. All right, see you. Pip, you missed a Condor earlier, the jailbird plane.
Good afternoon, Philippine 1, good traffic on the island,
All right, prime air, and then we've got our flight here queued up. Seattle to Burbank.
1,100 type unknown, appears to be on the down at Boeing. Runway 16 left, clear to land, wind 180 is what?
16 left, clear to land, Philippine 164.
Okay, who else we got coming in here?
If you want to support the additional traffic, go to Park runway 16 center, heavy Boeing 767.
We have from Manila a Philippine Airlines aircraft. This is a 777-300 as well, and it looks like they're lined up for the left. We got a bunch of doozies today. My guess is that because they're over Boeing Field, this prime air flight is going to hold short of the runway until the Philippine Airlines. I know you love Condor. I can't stand the paint. Pretty opinionated, you know me. Oh no, they are going to take the active. Oh wow. Okay. So get here and get the hell out of the way. There they go. I would be really pissed as a pass. Oh no, they're going to center. Never mind. They're going to center. Because I was about to say, if I flew all the way from Manila and then I have to do a go around because Amazon screwed up my flight, I would be mad. All right, I don't see them quite yet, but they're on about a 3-mile final right now. So we will move over that way.
530, contact departure, have a nice night.
They should come into frame pretty quickly here. Like right now. Welcome to Seattle from Manila. 777-300ER, again, my former favorite aircraft, now second favorite, behind the 777X.
Transport 3364 Heavy, runway 16 center, clear for takeoff and wait 05, thank you.
All right, so Prime Air is going. There they go. Oh wait, no, that's the 777. I'm way far away. Okay, there we go. They're gonna pop out of here real quick. Maybe real quick. There they are. There's the Prime Air. So whoever ordered their Amazon packages down in SoCal, they're on the way right now.
Philippines 124 Heavy, your gate is occupied. Continue all the way down to the end. Turn left and cut a ground.
Well, he got up quick. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to pick up some stuff. Or there somewhere.
Transport 3364 Heavy, thanks for your help. Taking the center, connect first, today.
No problem, to departure, transport to 3364 Heavy.
Transport. Huh, not Prime Air. Transport. Okay. Yeah, people getting dropped. I'm kind of amazed by. Look. This is all employee parking. This is one parking lot for ATAC. Look at this. Sunday night, the day before Memorial Day, it's full of cars. Kind of nuts. Anyway, all right. Let's get back to the field and the action. All right, what's coming in next? Because we don't have anything outbound. We have a 737-800 from San Jose to Cabo. I guess that's Cabo. It's not Cabo, San Lucas. But they're on Mountain Time. So, oh, they're already there. Let me go catch them. Pop out somewhere around here. Sorry for the brightness, folks. It's the sun is like right in the lens. There it is.
Last 3 November, cross runway 16 left, and can I take ground?
As you can tell from the Pacific Northwest, we are full of evergreen trees here. So no matter what time of year you stream from this location, these trees will always be in the way. It's okay. They provide the nice fresh air that we get here all the time. Okay, I can pop my hotspot into a closer, into a better location now because it's not going to be directly in the sun. All right. We do have some aircraft on the outbound.
Alaska 1480, Seattle Tower, good afternoon. Caution vector ramp 3 is departure with a heavy Boeing 767, runway 16 left.
Sorry, this flight, the flight that I just recorded was actually from JFK. The flight from San Jose to Cabo is still on final. So short final. There, I see it right there. And we got some outbound flights as well, as you can tell. All right, let's head over there. Whoosh. If we can.
21 company will hold in position at November cross runway 16 left and contact ground tonight.
Hello. Too bright. There we go. Much better. Okay, now it's underexposed. Okay, we're gonna play around with this stuff. Sorry, I rented a lens for the weekend just to kind of see how I could get Zoom to work with this camera, and I'm still learning all the little intricacies of it. So my apologies. Ooh, I see a heavy. Yes, this is our Seattle to Dublin flight. This is a 330 that's going to be taking the active pretty soon here. Let me darken this up a little bit. There we go. Much better.
Alaska 1480, wind 180 at 4, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
So we got a whole host of flights. I mean, right now, the way everything is working, we've got, we're in the middle of our 7 o'clock hour right now. So we're in a little bit of a lull. 6 o'clock hour was super busy. We were stacked up on flights, outbound flights, even incoming. Now, not so much. It's kind of, we got the heavy coming out, the Aer Lingus coming out right now, which you will be able to see right there. It's kind of slowly emerging from the trees. Aer Lingus headed to Dublin.
Delta 1837, tail tower and pop across runway 16 center, hold short of 16 left. Mark 952 Heavy, tail tower, runway 16 left, last way, traffic will pass.
Flew on an Aer Lingus 340 once.
Delta 1837, traffic hold in position, pop across runway 16 left, turn right on Bravo to 99, go straight to Southend.
Pip probably likes, this is the last comment, Pip probably likes the Condor as much as he likes the Embraer 175s. There's the Aer Lingus logo. Should be emerging, there it is. Our late day flights over to Europe.
Shamrock 952, everyone 1604,
Shamrock.
16 left, go for they go. 5312 Echo, Seattle Tower, good afternoon, caution return departing heavy Airbus, runway 16 left, line from weight traffic across.
See you later. Grab a pint and Guinness from me. When you get there, of course. If you're flying the plane. They could just top that tree. We could catch that flight all the way down the runway. Bye-bye. Oh, our Dash 8 is coming out. Look at that. That doesn't deserve a get ready for the heavy, but...
Geaux 809, Seattle Tower. Geaux 809, traffic will hold in position, attack to back, will cross runway 16 left, cross runway 16 center, turn right on.
Something that always creeped me out about flying on the Dash 8. Oh, this is Icland Air. Here we go, going to Reykjavik. Nice. Freaked me out about the Dash 8 was when you're sitting right next to the prop, you know, because it's an overhead wing and that engine is right there, right next to you. I just had, I mean, it never happened, obviously, I'm still here, but it just reminds me of, you know, things that could happen to you. If you ever watch Final Destination, it kind of reminds me of that. It's kind of like that prop blade just going right through the cabin, and yeah, not good. But it never happened. Icland Air, they were here early, or they were here early. Obviously, they were here earlier because they're about to leave now. Icland Air's, and then after Icland Air, we've got an Alaska going to Spokane, followed by another Alaska going to Eugene. Both my favorite aircraft of all time, the E-175.
Alaska 260, Seattle Tower, November, cross runway 16 center, hold short of runway 16 left.
So the Dash 8 appears to be, where are they going? They're going to Vancouver. Well, I know they're going to Vancouver, but where are they going on the field? They're just, I wonder if they're taking off on 16 right. They must be. They're here. You can take a look here. They're headed over to 16 right. And the only reason I can think that they're doing that is they're going to hang a right out of after takeoff, and they're going to go straight up to Vancouver. It's more convenient than trying to keep this plane with the normal flow of traffic. That's my guess, at least. And then landing also on the far runway is from Las Vegas, 737-800. See you later. There's our two 175s back to back. I've said this a number of times, even today, but it's really amazing to me. You're about to hear it. The 175s are really loud when they take off, compared to something that you think would be loud, like a 777 or a 787 or even an A350.
All right, from 2074, wind 1506, runway 16 for takeoff. Dallas 3100, Seattle Tower, good afternoon, runway 16 left, out of way. Extra 12X, and Sonic support, have a good day.
So for me, at least, hey, welcome in, Terry. Terry, we've had plenty of international flights coming in already. You can step through, you can always go watch the replay, or you can go back in the live stream and see. We've had a number of flights. I'll eventually, one of the things that I like to do after the live feed has been processed by YouTube, I can go in and do my chapter markers and all that other stuff. But yeah, we've had a number of international flights coming in today. There's a Volaris landing on the far runway, which I unfortunately did not catch. But let's see. We've got, we'll probably have some outbounds here too. Let me take a look. See what we've got on the docket for the next hour and a half. Because we're streamed till about 9 p.m. local, which I guess that's midnight your time. So departure-wise, we've got a flight to Calgary. Just a 737. See if we got any heavies heading out of here. Not for the remainder of this hour, but we've got Taipei. We've got an EVA Air 777 that's leaving in about an hour. Wait, no, that's leaving in 40 minutes. Not international. We got a flight to Honolulu. Probably have some arrivals as well. Got the Volaris. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got the Manilla flight. Yeah, we just had a 777 from Manilla arrive. And let's see. Looks like for the remainder of the evening, we have a London flight coming in. We got a Heathrow flight coming in, A330-900. That will be in about 45 minutes. So we got a number of international flights coming in.
Alright, 2107, for takeoff.
But we've already had our fair share. As a matter of fact, we had a rarity. We had a 747-400 land not too long ago, so you can step back a little bit in the feed and you'll see it. We do have a Turkish that is actually on its way out the door right now. You can see right here. This is a 350-900, and it's emerging from behind the trees right now. We've had an Alaska flight to Rome. We've had, we've had all kinds of flights, international flights today. A lot more than I was expecting.
November cross runway 16 left, kind of ground.
But welcome in. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Hopefully you'll like the stream for as long as you watch. We have plenty of streams right now already on the channel. Some of them are chapter marked, some of them are not. The last two that I did actually yesterday have not yet been chapter marked, but they will be. And then you can just step through. So we get a little bit of a stack up here. can see. There's our 350.
Turkish
the spring
A220 heavy
behind
shuttle
tree.
tower, runway 16 left, line up from weight traffic crossing.
I'm not sure if we're going to catch that 747 departing. They just arrived maybe 30 minutes ago. So unfortunately, that was really cool because it was right up on us. It landed on the runway that's closest to the camera. So that was a treat. All right, so here's our Turkish Airlines flight, A350-900, on its way back to Istanbul.
Pop across runway 16 center, hold short of runway 6 left. Turkish A220 kilo heavy, 11507, 16 left, clear takeoff. Seattle 3959, Seattle-Tower, caution, McDermott departing heavy Airbus, runway 16 left, line up from weight traffic stop.
So that, I just heard a Delta's on final. Oh no, sorry, not on final. Delta's right behind. There it is. I don't know how far that flight is. Oh, that flight is 5,200 nautical miles. No, thank you. Obviously, we got a Southwest queuing up here. There goes our Turkish flight. And obviously, you can notice here that Seattle is not on a completely flat plateau. It dips down towards the south end of the airport. You should see that Istanbul flight pop up. There it is. Enjoy your flight. All right.
507 in November, cross runway 16 left, on a ground traffic in position.
We'll keep an eye on the Southwest flight is hanging out. I hear that Dash 8.
Turkish A220 kilo heavy, connect port, traffic there.
So let's see what's queued up here. So we got the Delta flight that's headed to Boise. Right after that is an Alaska flight headed to Santa Ana, and then right after that, that Southwest 737 800 is headed to Lost Wages.
Skywest 3959, again, Tash, make sure less than 1506, runway 16 left, clear takeoff.
So clearly, because of the Turkish flight that just took off, they had to give it a little bit of separation. There they go. And there's our Alaska flight that's going to take the active. If they got anything fun on approach here. Got a flight from San Francisco, another flight from Calgary. It might get quiet for a bit. Maybe have some departures in the meantime. Let's take a, yeah, we got some guys coming out. So we'll have our fair share of departures. Thank you for tuning in. This is Geaux Flying. I'm your host, Rainy Cajun. Rainy because I'm here in Seattle, and Cajun because I'm from Louisiana and I happen to have Cajun blood in me. So that's the name. And the way I spell go is a little bit different, yes. And if you're from the South, you've probably seen go spelled this way. It's just G-O. It's pronounced G-O, Geaux Flying. Why do we put E-A-U-X? Because it's kind of a nod to the French heritage of the region. All right, here's our Southwest flight with a bunch of people about to lose a bunch of money. I'm kidding.
Oscar 313, Seattle-Tacoma on November cross runway
Just remember the house always wins. Alright, let's take a look at our other inbounds here. So, Calgary flight is almost here. After Calgary, from Palm Springs, we got a 737-800. And then after that, another 175 from Great Falls.
Southwest 2615, wind 150
So we got a few flights coming in. And obviously we got some on departure.
So
let's take a look. Let's see. Shall we? Hi, Southwest. 5 people. And here's our lineup. Well, what's becoming our lineup. So let's kind of go through what we've got here. We've got about to take the active is 175 to Tucson. Oh, hey, I know somebody that lives there, at least right now. After that, WestJet to Calgary. After that, another plane full of people about to lose money. Oh, here you go. We got a heavy flight. It says not available. I don't know where it's going, but it is a 787. So there's that. That's cool. That's coming up. Let's see. And then we have a Southwest flight. Interesting. It must be a brand new. Yeah, it's a brand new airplane. It says it right there as much. So this is a brand new 737 MAX 8 headed to Phoenix. Okay, so we got a fair number of departures here coming up. Our Dash 8 is still hanging out at the end of the runway. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but we won't worry about that. So that's the flight that you see in your frame right now. This one's headed to Las Vegas. And then the flight that is on the active is headed to Tucson. This is a 175 to Tucson. Yeah, just our up a little.
Thank you, Skyler 3110, runway 1606, runway 16 left after takeoff.
Hey, how you doing? Yes, I know who you are. Seattle flights just arrived. How you doing? Yeah? Thank you. Pretty straightforward. I don't need one. I got the Roadcaster video. So my stream is going through that box right now, and I have my iPad for all my stuff that's going on the field, and of course the camera.
So you just live stream from this?
Yeah.
So what does it do?
So I have from here to my hotspot, and then which I need to clip on. But it goes Wi-Fi to here, and then out from here. So all my content, all my preloaded content's on the Roadcaster video, and then I just switch camera angles, and yeah, so pretty straightforward. It's I was looking at the yellow box, like Extreme or Ultimate or whatever it's called. I don't need 4K. Okay, yeah, the yellow box is a great. Seattle flights arrived, so we're nerding out on equipment right now. But the yellow box is great. The problem is that even like right now I'm streaming at 1080p at 60 frames a second. I'm blowing through data. So if I were to go to 4K, I can't even imagine. I'd be reloading my stuff every time. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do it. Can't do it. It's on its own dedicated network. This thing can actually, I think it can handle up to 30 devices Wi-Fi connected to it. Yeah, so I got this on Amazon, and I'm on a T-Mobile network, even though it says AT&T. I just put a T-Mobile SIM on it, and it works great. So yeah, my phone the iPad, the Roadcaster, they're all going through.
29 Seattle Tower, good
this
afternoon,
one.
runway 16 left,
Right now. Yeah. I like to keep it simple, you know? Yeah. No, it's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, if you're traveling too, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you have to carry around with you. So this Southwest, this one's headed to Phoenix, and it's actually so brand new it doesn't even have its own picture yet. If you can check out here, it's still branded the Boeing livery, but they're headed to Phoenix. Oh yeah, that's pre-designed. So this is yeah, totally good. Yeah, so I had 3D printed like a lot of the holsters and stuff like that. You know, everything that kind of holds everything on here. So I just collapse this down and go back to the car. Yeah, you can have 4 HDMI inputs.
2444 Seattle Tower, November, cross runway 16 hold short of runway 6 left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seattle Tower, be ready in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah, totally.
Turn, hold
Oh,
short
yeah.
runway 17.
Well, eventually. Yeah, remote. I mean, because one of the things I'm thinking about is, you know, I'd love to have like different angles, you know, coming in. Because even with the way we've got things set up here, you can only go so far with cabling, right? But having an RF transmitter where you can transmit the HDMI signal would be super killer. I would love the software I work with. The software I use could make it so that you could be on the other side of the field with your internet connection. Yep, that's Alaska 7. Wait, we've got a 7.8 that should be. That's headed to Burbank. Oh, did the 787 drop off? I guess it did.
4783 with the connect departure, sorry, good night.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, the 787 was on the map earlier. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Dash 8. It's kind of hanging out here. It looks like he's. Well, he landed. Looks like it left. It looks like they're going to depart on 16 Center. Yeah, going back to Vancouver, yeah. There's probably IFR sequencing. Yeah, it's nothing, but I wonder why they put them on center versus the left side. I'm not really sure about that. I mean, I'm sure there's rhyme or reason to it, but...
3932, 1170 at 6, runway 16 left, okay.
Yeah.
Alaska 1415, Seattle Tower, good afternoon, runway 16 left, line away, traffic.
Oh, cool.
Center.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, going through. So, like I was saying earlier when you were watching, I'm not entirely sure why Seattle has made it difficult for us to get in there and live stream, but they have. Yeah, you get the visitor pass, and so it's like the old days when I was growing up. You could, if you had a relative that was getting on a flight, you just showed the boarding pass, and then we could all go through security. But nowadays, ever since 9/11, it's obviously changed. But oh, the Dash 8 just took off.
Alaska 1415, the Dash 8.
Yeah, you don't have to take shoes off. There goes our Dash 8.
Departure, I'm on 1707, and 16 left,
yeah. When that dude tried to put up like a bomb in his shoe or something, whatever. Who knows? Here goes our flight to Burbank. Yeah, I know, the moon's awesome. I wonder if I can get in on it. Let me take a look.
Cross runway 16 center, hold short of 16 left.
Let me see. I gotta zoom out for a second.
Right, 2444 Seattle Tower on November, cross runway 16 center, hold short of 16 left.
There it is. Yep, there it is.
Guys,
Yep.
809, connect departure, good night. Departure, guys, 809, good night.
There's our moon. In 1080p gloriousness. All right. Back to the action on the field. No, we got nothing right now. There's no departures. There's no. What are our arrivals looking like? Okay, we got a Delta flight that they're
United 1801 on
from San Jose. That's another 175. I swear, I'm getting tired of 175s. They're all over the place. Another, well, we got a 321 coming in from Charlotte. Okay.
Contact north ramp, good night. Watch the 1415, contact departure, good night.
Yeah, I've got it. It's going through Bluetooth on my phone right now.
494, Seattle Tower, on Papa, cross runway 16 center, cross runway 16 left.
You probably heard it earlier, right? Yeah. Okay.
Right to 24, thank you. Then right turn on Bravo to spot 99, go straight to the south ramp,
yeah.
122.26.
I have a scanner. Yeah. I've got I use it as a backup in case the radios go out on my airplane. Let's.
Guys, 4131, Seattle Tower, runway 16
Hey,
left, away, traffic
Element Squared, if you know somebody that can get us on the roof, I will be your friend for a very, very, very long time. Let's see, I was trying. Okay, they're behind the trees at the moment. The 321 that's coming in from Charlotte is over. It's over Boeing Field at the moment.
Galaxy 3897, Seattle Tower, November, cross runway 16 center, hold short of runway 16 left.
All right. So, this bad boy here is on its way to Sacramento. Yeah.
Guys, 4131, then 1608, runway 16 left,
Okay.
takeoff.
Yeah.
Last report from 24, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, line up and wait, traffic will cross.
Okay, the flight coming up the road here is Seattle to San Diego. I don't know anything about the observation deck. I would love to know more information. Element Squared, if you look, I'm credentialed at another local airfield, so maybe that would help grease the skids a little bit. But yeah, you don't have to. Don't make any promises you can't. It can't keep. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Right on.
3897 traffic in position, and November cross runway 16
Oh,
left.
all right.
To the gate, contact south ramp.
Yeah, my son, he was working the ramp, and after he had the load, what he determined to be too many caskets on the plane, he got out of it. He's like, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, Breeze would be cool. They fly a lot of 220s, don't they? Yeah. I don't know if you were watching earlier, but Condor came out of here. Yeah. I hate their paint scheme. I hate it. I just think it's stupid. But, you know. My buddy Pip, who has a channel as well, I don't know if he loves it, but he says he loves it. I think just to get on my nerves.
Up to 1424, when 1508, runway 16 left, for takeoff.
Yeah. Okay, right on.
Go 3134, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Oh, you will? Well, if it depends on what the flow is. I mean, I probably can see it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will. We'll chat about that. Because I had to go back and look at my work schedule. Can't remember if I'm working Thursday morning or Thursday evening. You know what time you're leaving? Probably late night, huh? Oh, okay. Well, it's not too late. It's still before sunset. That's cool.
3134, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff and 150 Alaska 363, shuttle tower, runway 16 left, flight late. American 1051, shuttle tower, November cross, runway 16 center, hold shuttle runway.
I didn't know there was such a thing. Olympia has plane spotting? There's barely any activity on the airfield. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, cool.
1424, can I export today?
1440, can I export today?
L0BIJ2J. You got the Pikachu plane? That would be cool. I got it as well, but of course with the sun behind it, so it was a little bit of a silhouette.
Runway 16 left, clear for takeoff on 1506.
All right, this is our Alaska flight that is going to Juneau. I don't know why I said that with such enthusiasm, but I did. See you later, Alaska. This is 737-800 headed out. Let's see what we got coming in on arrivals. It's looking a little light on departures. I mean, we got this kind of a smidgen. Got a Seattle Reno, Seattle to Ontario, Seattle to Idaho Falls. Oh, you got? Oh, you did. Okay, right on. Right on. Yeah, so you got it from the west side. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. Delta 21. Where's that coming from? Oh, from London. All right, right on. Cool.
Alright, 2350 on a mic. Crossing 6 left. Hold short of Bravo. Contact ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, for another hour. Yeah. Then I gotta rest up. I got a full day ahead of me tomorrow. So. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be ready. Exactly. This has been like compared to yesterday, where I was freezing my butt off. This has been awesome. I mean, it's now the sun's getting down behind the trees. It's gonna start to get a little bit cooler, but you know.
363 can take approach today.
Yeah.
Departure 363, we'll go.
All right, so this is our flight, Seattle to Reno. Yep. That's right. We've got Seattle flights here that they're going to be. So that you're saying tomorrow you're going to train? Tonight. Oh, okay, right on. Yeah. Oh, okay, right on. Yeah. Yeah, because it looks like the next 2 days are going to be kind of crap weather. Yeah. So this, you know, it's unfortunate because Memorial Day is going to be. I think it's like 85% chance of rain. What? Yeah. Well, you know, you never know. You never know which. It's like so. Sometimes I stream out of Boeing Field. Sometimes I'm here. And it really just depends on, you know, its randomness. But because Boeing Field is a lot of Boeing test flights, I don't think they're working this weekend. So it's nothing's going on. Yeah.
494 Seattle Tower from November back to
oh, right on. Yeah, Korean. Yeah, I caught this one yesterday. Yeah, out of here. Yeah, the new livery. Yeah. Oh, right on. Yeah, I caught that guy taking off. That's what I'm saying, is that if you have multiple spotters set up around different parts of the airport and you have an off-site producer that can pull in the different feeds, you could have like one guy over there, one guy here, one guy on the south side. You know, you could have all kinds of different, it'd be like red zone, but for plane spotting, you know? This is an FX30. Yes, it is. It's not the sensor, it's the lens. It's a rental lens. Yeah, you want to
Clean it real
leave
quick.
some air on that?
I don't know if it's the inside part of the lens.
It could be.
The 75-300.
Yeah. 75, 300. Yeah.
I don't know if
Let's
it's.
see. I don't see any. There's one little speck. Yeah, I see it right there.
Bottom right.
Yeah, bottom right. Yeah, it's got to be on inside of the lens. That's what you get with rental lenses. Yeah, roadcaster video.
Yeah, it's 3884, runway 16 left, after takeoff at 1606.
Yeah, it drives me crazy. The what are you shooting with?
Yeah, it's 3331,
Okay,
Seattle
right on.
Tower, runway 16 left, line up and
Nice,
away.
400. All right, on.
After 736, kind of commercial.
Yeah, I just rented this. It's 70 to 70. Yes, 70 to 300.
Left
Yeah.
584, Seattle Tower, November, cross
But
runway 16
because
center,
it's,
hold short, 16 left.
We can do APS. This is an APS-C camera, so this actually takes me out to like 450. No. Probably so. Yeah. Oh, well. I'll probably find myself here quite a bit this summer. You know, it's because it's a great this place and then the place on the south end of the field. There's two really good spots to plane spot for. And then if they open up that observation deck and it's, you know, they don't give us grief for going through security and setting up this.
3331, running on 6 left, search takeoff.
You know. All right, so this headed to Idaho Falls here.
1707, running on 6 left, third line.
175. So we're starting to stack up a little bit here. Oh, thank you, Pip, for commenting on that. I'm gonna do this for you.
Scott 3884, kind of like course good day.
Contact departure, Scott 3884, good night.
Yeah.
Sub 936, Seattle Tower, running on 6 left, line up and wing, traffic 8 mile final.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I was up at Boeing Field when I caught the Patriots 767. Yeah. Yeah, they took off from here, went over to Boeing Field. Yeah, it was weird. Oh, you were? Right on. No, they wanted to learn how to play football again. I'm just joking. Start talking smack about the NFL. The season hasn't even started yet, but.
3331, connect parts good day.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Yeah. Okay. Hey, welcome in, Robbie. Yeah, always. It's always that way. Okay, so what is lined up right now? Seattle to Anchorage, Delta 737-800.
Stop 936, 1606, running on 6 left, search takeoff.
Oh, you are. Of course. Got to.
Up
Up after that, we got an Alaska headed over to Palm Springs. Palm Springs. Everybody's had a long day.
254, Seattle Tower, November
175. I think they should let us go up there. Yeah, we should go to the top. I don't know what's at the top, though. I don't know if it's covered or not. Is it? I was just about to say, we go up to the top of that thing. We could, with no trees and nothing in our way. What are you going to do with all this wastewater, though? Put it in Puget Sound. Well, these are all airport employees that are parked in front of us. Yeah, I know. Look, don't get me started on this whole plane spotting from SeaTac thing. You know, I got an opinion on that. Yes. Yeah, actually, my buddy Pip, who's on here, is we were plane spotting together at Portland back in what was that, Pip? Was it October last year? I think it was. And yeah, we actually caught an F-15 flame out on takeoff. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of cool. No, they just let you hang out at the parking lot. Yeah, it's a really cool spot. I don't know. I don't know. Why do the things that happen in Washington State happen anyway? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm gonna things that grind my gears. Late September, yes. What do we got here? I'm not even gonna try. I'm too zoomed in at this point. Not even gonna try. Late September. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've got my laptop here that I do that with every now and then, but it's an old Intel MacBook, so it chews through battery like there's no tomorrow. And so I'm thinking about getting like one of those monitors that just plugs into your HDMI feed and you can see better. All right, so let's see what we got coming up here. We got Albuquerque. We have a Spokane flight that's going. Should be. Looks like he's on. Yeah, there he is, right there. And then right after that, we got a flight to Albuquerque at 737 MAX 9.
We're showing November 23 gate. It's still occupied. The whole tour is on your center.
Oh, somebody just turned on their. Wait, what's going on with this?
2433, crossing on to west,
What is this?
position.
This Alaska flight, I don't know what they're doing.
Crossing on west, and then coming ground traffic holding position.
Welcome in, Randy.
Contact South Range.
Welcome to the stream. We got about another 50 minutes to go. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll catch that. That's 787 or 777. Okay, cool. All right.
500, turn right on runway 16 center, and then the next
yeah,
at Kilo, hold short,
it's from Stockton, California. It's not, if it was from Stockholm, I would probably film it, but yeah, it really just comes down to I mean, I've caught so far today flight from Manila, flight from Heathrow, departing to Munich, Taipei. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. Were you able to get a good shots of that 7.4? Yeah. That was unexpected. I wasn't expecting the 747 to just pop up, but there it was.
3677, wind 1607 on
Oh, yeah, there it is. Nice. Wow. Oh, the Prime Air? 813, that's like in 3 minutes. Well, okay, it's Prime Air, it's a heavy. All right, fine, it's a heavy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so they're flying parallel right now to come inbound. So it looks like we're starting to get our 8 o'clock departures heading out right now. If you can take a look here at the map. Oh, we got 2 heavies coming in. All right, right on. From Heathrow. Okay, right on.
There's the Atlanta flight, the 757-300.
I got it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
780 wind 1507 on Fox 6, take off.
Got 2 plane spotters here. Let's see. So this is a 757-300 on its way inbound. Let me go back to our full view here. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? I know you're there. Okay. Ooh, sir. There you are. My apologies. Welcome in, everybody, this Sunday evening, Memorial Day weekend here in the United States. We're here in Seattle. We are watching arrivals and departures into Seattle International. This is Geaux Flying. Yeah, but you got to reach way up there. So yeah, welcome to Geaux Flying. This is our new channel here in the Seattle area. I've been live streaming for some time now, a couple of years now, but this is my first foray into live streaming plane spotting. So mainly I do opinion videos on streaming products and whatnot, but this is because I've loved aviation since I was a little tiny kid. I've had my pilot's license since I was 18. I've always been a fan of aviation. Almost became a career, but heck, had a fatter paycheck. So here I am as a hobby looking at airplanes. All right, so we've got our lineup. Here's our lineup for coming up here, and if you look here on the map, got a number of flights. Who wants to have an airport code that says FAT? Really? So here's our flight going to FAT. I never knew Fresno was FAT. You know what? That's how much I pay attention to that stuff. But yeah, there you go. See you later.
42, connect question.
542,
Our lineup is fairly large. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flights currently lined up to depart on out of here, which is not, I mean, compared to the 6 o'clock hour, it's a little bit lighter, but not terrible. How did we just catch that bird landing on the tree? Pretty cool. For some reason, and I don't know why this is, if you take a look here, you can see, here's our Alaska flight. Just saying not available, so but the transponder was on, but I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, we've... Alright, so we got a 175, and then we've got... Now that sun goes down, it gets a little bit nippy in here real quick. Alright, let's adjust our f-stop so we get nice and bright. There we go.
393, 3 Park Center. 393, thank you, plan for center.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Right on.
Delta 2851, wind 1607, around the cluster takeoff.
Yeah.
2837, tail tower, running on 6 left, line up right, traffic 12 mile final.
Yeah, I just have mine to verify everything's working correctly. That's the only reason.
Wind 1607, running on 6 left, good line.
Yeah. Yeah. They also have $12,000 lenses that they're working with too. Yeah. Yeah, if I could get a 600mm f4 lens, I would be.
3028, connect parking.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. You have to sell a lot of YouTube subscriptions to make enough to afford a lens like that. All right, this is our flight here. This is going to SFO A320. As you can see, it's getting darker. The sun has passed behind the trees and now into the clouds, which will eventually become rain in about 12 hours.
642. Charlie crossing 16 left, 216 center, line up and wait.
Hope everybody's having a great weekend. For those of you who it's already Monday for, I'm sorry for your loss. We still have another day here of holiday time. So,
United 2137, Roger, they were behind you.
but our rain is coming. The weather still flirts with winter well into May. Matter of fact, one year when I was living here, there was snow in early May, so it does still toy with us. Okay, here's another Alaska flight coming in. This is headed to Denver, as you can see here.
Alaska 393, Charlie crossing 16 left, hold forward on the center.
It's not worth it. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. This guy's been really good. Yeah, it's been really good.
November, crossing 16 left and kind of ground.
I've had no problems with it whatsoever. Oh, I can't say that. I've had problems with it, but I think they're mainly user error. Okay, so this guy.
Turn right on Bravo to 99.
I haven't any problems with overheating yet. No. It's the Netgear Nighthawk M7 Pro. Yeah, it's AT&T, but it's unlocked. It works on any network. Like I said, I'm running off of T-Mobile right now. All right, so we got 2 flights going to 16 Center. I think they're trying to get out a bunch of flights at once here. So we got, let's see here, take a look. The Denver flight is about to take off. We got an Anchorage flight right behind it. We've got the Spokane flight and then a Las Vegas flight. So they're going to try, I'm guessing they're going to try and put everybody on 16 Center or 16 left. The flight taking off out of here is the Seattle-Kraken livery, which is coming up. Oh, there he is.
3121, 2.5 mile final crossing 16 left of November, back straight towards the gate.
Prime Air. Your packages have arrived. Out of focus, but they've arrived. Our Delta flight? Oh, okay. Here we go. And that's Seattle Flight's head right there. And their camera, their tripod. Hello and welcome back. All right, that's cool. Trucker Norm, welcome back, man. How you doing? Where you at these days? So that flight that just landed was from Heathrow. And here's our Alaska flight. So I notice already, as it's getting darker, the autofocus is having a fun time trying to stay focused on my subject. We'll see how that goes for the rest of the night. And that's why I'm ending at 9 o'clock instead of late night. Oh, cool. You got an EVA car. How far out are they? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Okay, we got a JetBlue flight coming in. Cool. So here. Yeah. Here's our, see if I can zoom out again to the moon. There you are. There's our moon right now. Oop, 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 oop. Camera's a little heavy. Cool. It is a nice day.
393, thanks for staying center, contact departure.
Yes.
For 323 today?
Tower 3997, can you depart the center? 3997,
Oh, okay.
changes after that.
You're in Utah. What's the next stop for you, Trucker Norm?
4031 Seattle Tower, expect cross
Yeah.
16 center, hold short and off the left.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
31
That's cool.
heavy, pop across 16 center, hold short and off the left.
Okay. All right, we got a flight coming in here from Lost Wages. These are all people, much lighter aircraft because a lot less money on that flight now.
448, wind 1606, running
That's a sad flight. Feel sorry for those people.
636.
Oh, no, there might be some problems. Okay, and here is our flight that's headed to Spokane, heading out of here, and then taking the active right behind them is another flight. This is the Kraken livery.
Yeah, tower look.
The Seattle Kraken, a relatively new hockey team. NHL. So I did get a chance to see some special liveries this evening, which is awesome.
Alaska 636, wind 1606, run right.
There they go. Headed off to Las Vegas.
604, that's 1 mile final at Charlie crossing over West Center.
With the Kraken at their back. And then right behind them is a flight to Phoenix.
448, contact departure.
Right down to 448.
They're going on, looks like 16 center. Yep, they're going off to 16 center. So then right behind them is another flight from heading out to Portland. It's an E175. We've got some more heavies coming in. Stick around for those for sure. Let's see how well this rental lens holds up. I can already tell it's having a fun time with focus, as you can see. But we'll get that sorted out. I am on autofocus. It's still not working. All right. Well, there you go. Here we go. This is our JetBlue. Maybe. Nope. No JetBlue. Heard it. Probably going to catch it right around there. There it is. They sneak up on you sometimes here. You had green in Tucson? I guess something's got to keep the sagebrush green for a little bit, right? Okay, so this lens is clearly seeing the tree. It's seeing the trees for the forest. So we're going to let it... see if I can get it to do that, and then there we go. Switch off the autofocus.
W263, turn left at Quebec, and then taxi Bravo to 99, contact the south ramp and get there.
Cool.
500 is Kilo, cross around 6 left, taxi Bravo 55, contact the ramp.
Yeah. Oh, this
604, Kingston Center, contact departure. Departure, goodbye, 604. That's 4141, traffic holding position at Papa crossing on 6 center.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 552 at November crossing on 6 left and kind of ground. Yeah. What does it look like I'm doing?
2125 at November crossing on 6 left, exiting day, contact home frame.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I mean, they don't. I tell a lot of people that I plane spot, and they're just like, "What is that? What's the big deal with that?" It's like, you know what? If I have to explain it to you, it's not worth it. If you like it, you like it. Okay, so hiding behind the tree over there is an Alaska flight. It's a 737 MAX 8 that is on its way to LAX.
41
And let's see what we've got coming in. Got a 737-900 from Bozeman. And behind them is a 737-700 from Ketchikan. And behind them is a flight from Austin, as A220. And then behind them is Minneapolis. And then we have a heavy, the EVA Air from JFK, as you can see here. It's right over, well, it's getting close to what we call the U District in Seattle. Just right over that area. So they're a couple minutes out. So we'll see. Air Trucker Norm, we're going to get rain here tomorrow, so this is my last stream for a little bit. What comes in? I will not be here for that. I've been, this is already going on 3 hours at this point for me. All right, there's our Alaska flight. There it is. Headed over to LAX. Say hi to, what is it? What's the name of the plane spotter channel there? It's LA Flights Live. Say hi.
1338, wind 1508, running on 6 left, clear to take out.
Make a quick little change here, folks. Not everyone record. Stop recording. Do this. I'm gonna go to. Don't like doing auto white balance, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm not gonna pull out my gray card for the last 30 minutes. All right, let's see who's coming in or leaving. We don't have any flights on the departure end of the runway at the moment. But let's see what we got coming in. I know we got the EVA Air coming in. Where are they at? Let's take a look. Take a look together. This is our Delta flight from Minneapolis. That is 75. They're landing on the right side. And then the EVA Air is over the Central District, so it's just about this. I-90 here. Let's see. That crosses Lake Washington. You can pull up your maps if you want to on your computer or whatever device you're working on. But let's see. Yeah, they're probably 4 minutes out at this point. It says 3 minutes on here, but I'm guessing. But they're lined up for the right side, so we will definitely be catching them close up and personal. And there's 777 freighter. And then coming up the line here is our flight to not available. Oh wait, that can't be right. Maybe it is. Ooh, we got another livery here at, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't have a clue. Is that, or I don't know. I'm guessing that's a tribal. Yeah. I don't want to butcher it online. I didn't. Kind of. Oh, nice. Right on. Yeah. Yeah, you got to have that, like the fluid head and everything is really makes a difference. All right, here's our special livery coming in. So now we got two challenges here. We got our EVA Air, which is right over Boeing Field. So they're on a 3.5, 4 mile final. So we'll catch them. Actually, I think we'll get them, and then we'll come back to the special livery, the special Alaska livery, and then right after that, what's going on right after that? Oh, another Prime Air. Look at that. But they're going to Seattle, so that doesn't matter. Okay. Go back to our live feed here. I think Prime Air is, yes. They're going to the cargo area. And EVA is going to be on about a 2 mile final, 1 mile final. All right, let's catch them. Already got them. There they are. Oh, no tree. Don't do that. Nice. Welcome, EVA Air.
1539, Chestnut, 16 left, on the way, transport cross.
I'm liking this. Oh, nice rumble, too. Okay, what do we got coming up here? Anything? We got a Delta flight headed to San Diego. 737-900. Take a look at some of our other flights here. Seattle to Portland. All right. That's our livery right there that we're looking at.
Contact south ramp, traffic in position on the left.
They're headed off to Bozeman, Montana. I'm at 23 right now, it looks like. A321 landing on the parallels. I'm gonna catch that guy from DFW. Come on, get up on out of here.
1539, 1150, expect runway 16 right, traffic 16 left, okay.
There they go.
2672, 16 left, 1 point.
Bye-bye. Right, coming up after that, we have Delta flight headed to San Diego, 737-900. So we got on approach here. We've got a special livery Star Alliance from Dulles coming in. They're on short final. We'll be sure to catch them.
South 2672, runway 16 left, okay. 1539, contact departure. Departure, 1539.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. All right. So here's our Star Alliance livery flight from Dallas.
3727, I collect on train 1610,
Focus in here. There it is. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we'll see. Let me see. We are, excuse me, we're 25 minutes away from completing our mission of 3 hours at SeaTac this evening. And I'm looking at our flight coming in. Hmm?
2672, contact question.
Oh, the British Airways flight, yeah. Is it? Are they taxiing yet? They are. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep, they just pushed back. Okay. So we do have a 777-300ER. And yes, that'll likely be our last flight of the evening, as it's starting, the temperature is dropping quite rapidly. And I wore shorts and a t-shirt. And I don't care what anybody says. I've lived here 25 years. Still got that Louisiana thin blood in me. All right, so this flight that's coming in here, and they're out to Portland. See you, Trigger Norm. They going to 16 center? Nope. 16 left. 737 MAX 9, you can hear those engines. Special new engines that they've developed for the MAX series. I can see the British Airways flight coming out now. We also have a Southwest flight. And Frontier, and then also, let's see here, we got another Delta coming up, and then Seattle to Fairbanks, which is kind of in that lineup right there. Sorry if my stream kind of barfed a little bit. At least my Rodecaster video said stream interrupted, but I'm still looking at it and it looks fine, so we're okay. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I think Asiana, they changed because when you got into Seoul, it was late at night. So, because I took one of those flights over there, and yeah, and oh really? So maybe they just don't have enough business. Oh, okay. Well, oh, okay. So Korean Air. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, also I've noticed that Alaska's going over to Incheon too. All right, see you on your way to Fairbanks. And then hiding behind the trees here is a Frontier. Oh, no, actually. Oh, yeah, that's our Delta flight here. Going to Denver. And then we have a Frontier right behind them. nice evening here in the Seattle area. As the summer months creep on, it's going to be nicer and nicer, but it still does get fairly cool once that sun goes down, and the sun is definitely down. I'm going to boost my ISO just a tad. Here's our Frontier flight.
620, you should still be on the other tower, please. 2095. 402, contact pushing.
I'm a manual camera guy. I don't like the camera to decide for me what I want. All right, so this Frontier flight is on its way to Denver, home of our very own, or our collectively as plane spotters, very own Tim Arnold. Tim, I hope you're having a great evening. I know you checked in early. I don't know if you're still watching or not, but thanks for dropping in early on. Telling me you ate lasagna while my stomach was empty. I really appreciate that. And then right after this Frontier flight, we've got a Southwest flight headed to Oakland.
Type 15, cross runway 16 center, hold short runway 16 left. 17, so.
There's our Southwest flight hiding behind the tree.
620, cross runway 16 center, hold short runway.
All right, let's see what else we got on final here. We got an Alaska flight from LAX. Should be on short final here.
Runway 4307, traffic off the left, going to give way at November, cross runway 16 center, hold short runway 16 left.
Let's see it. There it is.
17, Jeff, Quebec, cross runway 16 center, hold short runway 16 left. 2295, Jet Tower behind the American tail, cross runway 16 center at November, hold short runway 16 left.
All right. We have a flight coming in on the left side. There it is. And of course I don't get it again. Dang it. Okay, I gotta get a little crosshair for my lens. I can zoom in and catch those suckers. I was about to say something that was not family friendly.
Southwest 3668, Jet Tower, runway 16 left, line up away, traffic will cross, traffic on 12 mile per hour.
Hey, for everybody that's watching, thank you so much for joining the channel. If you're lurking, feel free to subscribe and chat and introduce yourself. This is a new channel. Definitely appreciate the support, appreciate the people just watching. Not much to look at, right? Well, there's plenty to look at, but there's the evening's definitely starting to calm down a little bit. This is Geaux Flying. We're based here in Seattle. We are at Seattle International right now. We're on the north side of the field. The weather is holding up. It's obviously getting close to sundown is actually in 5 minutes. Official sunset is in 5 minutes. And we'll hang on here for another 15 minutes or so, and then we're going to call it an evening. And yeah, it's going to be a good stream overall. Look at this. Look at this prime air track. What is this? Something tells me that the transponder was misreporting our flight radar. Just barf, whatever that is. Okay. Anyway, back to the show. Here's our Southwest flight. Again, headed down to Oakland.
Southwest 3668, 11408, 116 left.
Clearance. spy a heavy, and I do. It's a British Airways heavy right there. 777-300. Look at that bad boy. Just saying, oh, no, you don't. You're not ending your stream without showing.
1320 South Tower for the full gate from November, back taxi, Romeo 16 Center, exit Mike, hold short, Romeo 16 Mike.
If you're liking the content, feel free to punch that like button. Love it if you would subscribe. Love it even more if you chat. But we can't have everything at one time. But in any case, if you're able to say howdy, always appreciated. Boost that ISO a little bit more. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're at ISO 800, so that's going to be our max for this evening as far as how light we can keep this without getting too much noise. Sorry, technical terms. I'm nerding out on camera gear right now, but we're going to catch this guy. I don't see any other heavies hanging out here just yet. We do have a aircraft on approach, holding. Let's see if I can catch them. Yep. I mean, it's an A321, but you know, whatever. Get some of those cool lights coming in. Coolio. And there's our 777 head hiding behind the trees. We're starting to stack up again. I guess this is either wrapping up our 8 o'clock hour or the beginnings of the 9 o'clock hour. Yeah, cool. Right on. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to see that. If we could do a remote transmission video, that'd be great. All right, like I said before, and I'll say it again, this was my favorite aircraft. It is now the 777X. I still love this plane. There we go.
Speedbird 4 Quebec Heavy 11508, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
But if you've seen the 777X in action, you know that thing is massive. And the winglets and everything on it. It's only a matter of time. Maybe the end of the year or early 2027, we're going to see that thing in action. And oddly enough, not a single U.S. carrier will start with that plane. The first delivery will be to Lufthansa on the 777X, which I think will eventually be called 777-9. All right, see you, British Airways. Sorry you're going to food that's not as good as what you get in Seattle. And if you're watching from the UK, my apologies. But you know it's true. They're gonna pop up probably right around here. I can already see them going up right there. There they are. Focus to infinity and beyond.
1320 cross runway 16 left, set takeoff.
Man, this thing is still trying to focus on those trees.
1 cross runway 16 left, November contact.
There we go. All right, they're out of here, and the next plane up. Take off is our Delta flight, another Delta flight, headed to San Jose.
1342, south cross runway 16 left, set takeoff. Please report select heavy traffic departure. Oscar 520, do you have numbers from the center? Oscar 520, plan for that, please.
All right, this is our 10-minute warning. Got a couple of flights that are departing, but this is our 10-minute. Oh yeah, nice. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, that's a great shot. I already got the moon. I got up there. I don't know how close I got it, but I got it. So we have Seattle flights here right next to us. Oh, cool. Right on. Seattle Flights is watching, or sorry, streaming right alongside us here on the north side of Seattle International, formerly known as SeaTac, but still in the town of SeaTac. And here's our flight to San Jose, and up out of here. And then we have a special livery. This is a, oh, how appropriate. Honoring those who've served. This is a special livery. Some of you have probably seen this plane before, but here it is live and on Memorial Day weekend. Apropos, I would say. Looks like they're going to take off out of 16 Center. The kneeling bus is pumping us. And here we have an Alaska flight that is headed to Vancouver.
Alaska 520, thanks for taking the center. They had a tight time. Just let me know when you're ready.
They're up and out of here. I guess they were on a tighter timeline. The other plane that's going to SFO. All right. Come on, focus to infinity. There we go. I should pop up right about now. There you go. Try not to focus on the tree here.
Alaska 785, 13-mile visual, 16 left. Alaska 528, 115.
Alright, so our next Alaska flight, the special livery, should be out of here pretty soon. They are lined up, ready to go. We have a Frontier after them. Oh, I hear them. They're definitely taking off out of here. So this lens clearly has some nighttime issues. There it goes. There's that special livery taking off. See you later. All right, and then we have a Frontier coming. Oh, really? Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're just hanging out. Maybe they've been quarantined by customs. But they came from JFK, so they already cleared customs. I don't know. Yeah, but, well, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with it.
Got your bag. Over to departure left.
Yeah, that's kind of
2009 September, November, cross runway 16 center, hold short runway 16 left.
Yeah. Could be. Yeah. We do have a flight coming on the left side. We have a Denver flight, 737-900. We do have on heading out. Oh, where? Here? Oh, look at that. What time are they departing, though? They've got their transponder on, so... Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. I will stay for that. I will stay for the 747 departing out of here. That's actually a fairly quick turnaround when you think about it. All right. And here's our... Oh, God, come on, focus. All right, I'm going to switch this over. Now, keep in mind, I'm looking through a tiny little screen, so if it's slightly out of focus, my apologies. But, all right, I'm not doing that on purpose. All right, so this is our Alaska flight. Oh, sorry, Frontier. This is headed to Lost Wages. If you don't know the reference, look it up. The lights just came on. Oh, he's floating. We got a floater. All right, here's our Frontier. In any case, yeah, I want to say thank you. You know, I do this for fun. Growing up as a kid, living right outside of New Orleans International Airport, it was something that I did. Was watching airplanes land right over the house. And being able to share this with, frankly, the world is something that I really enjoy, and I'm thankful for everybody who's tuned in today. We're going to go until hopefully the 747 pushes back, which it looks like it has. So the 747, which is on its way to Incheon, will be our final flight of the evening. And that'll wrap it. So we started with a good set of flights, and we're going to end with an awesome flight. So stick around, hang tight, because you are about to see what is... I'm not staying for that. That's right. There you go. Getting a little dark here, though. Let's see. I'm going to boost this ISO just a tad. There we go. Keep it a little bit brighter. I don't like doing that because it puts noise in the picture, but... it's okay. I'm from Louisiana. If a mosquito bites me, I don't care. Huh? Yeah. All right, that flight. So you can see here. Oh, no, that's a motorcycle. Here we go. So here's our flight to Incheon. They have pushed back. In the meantime, we've got a flight to Pasco. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what this guy's... Oh, it's Prime Air going... No, they're already in Seattle. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Oh, they already parked. I don't know why but they're moving. Okay. Whatever that is. And then the Frontier just departed. So we are bye-bye Frontier. Gonna be... right there. Going down, going down, going down, going down, going down, and... Oh, wait, what's that? That's our Alaska flight. Wait, no, this is our Alaska flight, yes. That is our Alaska flight headed to Pasco.
Flight 5008, cross runway 16 left, contact.
So in any case, this is, got one or two more flights. The Incheon flight. We've got another flight to Billings, Montana. Another E-175. If you watch this channel for any length of time, you know my affection or lack thereof of this aircraft. Now, if somebody were to give me one, I probably wouldn't say no. But as far as being a passenger on a commercial airplane, not my favorite airplane but they are on their way. These guys are on their way. New Pasco. I'll be catching you guys next time. Come back.
Flight 2416, Wilson.
You gonna leave? Just hanging out. See if we have any arrivals that are of notoriety, notability. I don't believe we do. No, there they go. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, right on. Cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. So that's the thing. I've noticed this with, and for you fellow plane spotters out there, the airports are not a big fan of when you plane spot commercially, i.e. or AKA making money while you're streaming to the world. And, yeah, so Seattle Flights just mentioned they're going to Vegas. Yeah.
462, Papa Cross 16 left, contact ground.
Yeah.
2416,
Oh,
contact
wow.
departure. 416,
Better man than me.
2233, Tail Tower, November, cross
All right, so this is our Alaska flight that is on its way out of here. Our Incheon flight is still hanging out, but I'm guessing they're leaving soon. But this E175 is headed to Big Sky, Montana. Wow. And it's definitely getting darker up in here.
Right, 2367, 11307, Romeo 16 left, let's take off.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. These are the best flights to be on. The ones where you just kind of go to the end of the runway and poof, gone. You know? Like you're not waiting in line for 30 minutes. Yesterday the queue was like 45 minutes to get out of here. It's crazy. Can you imagine sitting on the ground on the way to your destination and you're sitting there for that long? All right, so they're gone. I still don't know what this guy. Look. See what I'm saying? What are they doing? What are they doing? I just don't know. Okay. Well, anyway. Megan, welcome in. You're catching us on the tail end of our stream. We are waiting for one more flight. I was going to end it officially 5 minutes ago, but I'm waiting on the 747 to depart, and it's been threatening. It has actually turned northward. This is a 747 we caught earlier on the way in, and they are doing a turnaround. And that will be the end of the evening for us. We are fighting against physics when it comes to the camera equipment and being able to capture good high-resolution imagery with the lens equipment that we have. That's kind of nerding out, but long story short, this will be it. And I've also been standing for 4 hours, so I'm ready to take a load off and head back.
2233 behind the Alaska 73.
Okay, right on.
Next to the gate, contact there.
Oh, yeah, right. So that makes sense. So. Yeah, but you can see he's got the beacon. Yeah, they're moving. And then we have this guy's this flight, this Prime Air flight keeps toying with us. I don't know what it's doing, but it keeps toying with us. This is the one we're focused on, folks. This is here. This is the flight that we're going to catch, and that'll be it for the evening. And again, one more thing. Sorry about the echo. That is my fault. This is having two microphones too close together, and one is supposed to be a shotgun mic, and it also picks up stuff on the backside when it shouldn't be doing that. So if you hear an echo, that is not you. Don't adjust your TV sets. That is me. All right. So we're going to go back to our other flight here, our other view here.
That's 1423 November, cross runway 16 center, hold short runway 16 left.
That's awesome. How long has your channel been going? Oh, really? Okay, right on. Oh, nice. So Seattle Flights is here. They are literally standing right next to me. And, together we're kind of tag teaming. They've... Well, we'll see about that. I don't even know. There's no business because you're not making money and I'm not making money. So there's not really a business. Yeah, well, so am I. But, this is, it's really cool to meet fellow plane spotters in the area because Seattle doesn't have a whole lot of them, and when you meet somebody that is into aviation like you are, it's kind of fun to bump into them. So it looks like our Incheon flight, if you look at their track here, they're definitely headed up. So there they are. And we should see them. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's almost like on cue. Look at that thing. That thing spans. It's dead center behind the tree. This is great. This is great. So here's a fully loaded, fuel-wise, you can tell by the wings. You can tell by the dip in the wings. But this is a fully loaded 747 400 cargo flight on its way to Korea. Look at that. You got right on. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now that we have this 747 in full view, it is time for...
Here it comes! Get ready for the heavy!
Here's our heavy flight to Incheon. And this is a perfect way to end what I felt was a very, very packed show of different kinds of aircraft, lots of different liveries and airlines and destinations and arrivals. It was just, wow, what a great place. So they are hanging out at the end here. I'm going to see what they're up to, but you can tell that sound, that 740 sound, is so distinct. It's 4 engines, which is a rarity these days. You got the A340, got the 747. That's about it. I'm going to shut up for the rest of the stream. I'm going to let this guy take off.
Tower from Bravo, back at 216 center, exit right, hold short, runway 16 left. 2613, southbound, Quebec, cross runway 16 center, hold short runway 16 left. Joe 8, November, cross runway 16 left, contact zone. Hopefully 613, Quebec, cross runway 16 left, right, Bravo 199, contact southbound.
And with that, we'll say goodbye to the Queen of the Skies.
Turn chin 241 heavy, contact departure.
Good night for this evening. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks for being a part of the show. Really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. The chat's been great. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great remainder of the day, evening, morning, wherever you're at. Sorry for those of you who don't have a holiday day tomorrow, but it's Memorial Day tomorrow in the States. And we will try and stream one more time this week when the weather cooperates, because the weather is moving in and we're going to have rain for the next couple of days, as it is Seattle. So until next time, thank you so much for joining, and have yourself a great, great evening.
Charlie Papa, Charlie there. Papa with the traffic.
Helicopter truck through crossing at center line 300 feet down, no factor. Runway 1 forward left, 20 feet ballpark. Flight arrival for 1 left, 20 feet ballpark.